Hello, Jack Hall again, talking to you from our parked trailer in our driveway. I had hoped that I was going to be talking to you from the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta, because that's getting ready to be happening any day now. But due to some health issues, we had to give up our reservations, and so here we are, waiting for the next appointment in a series of doctor appointments. The topic today is be ready to get lucky. Earlier in the year, my ex-wife died. She was living with my two children in Texas, so I flew out to help them. My second wife, Linda, is just been through chemo. She's unsteady on her feet, so I called Scott, her son, and asked if he could stay with her while I went to Texas. And he said, sure. So off I went. For the return trip, I was scheduled to leave San Antonio, I think it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I was going to land in Salt Lake City at 6 o'clock. I was due to fly out of Salt Lake City to Sacramento at 6:45. So I had a fairly tight connection there. Well, because there was bad weather in Chicago, planes couldn't get out of O'Hare to get to where they were going, and therefore it just caused a cascading series of delays. And I found out that my flight out of San Antonio was going to be delayed by 30 minutes. That only left me 15 minutes in Salt Lake City to go from gate 1 to gate B, whatever the gate was I was departing from. I knew that wasn't going to work. So I went and I talked to one of the gate agents, and she said, hey, there's a flight that's leaving for John Wayne Airport, and it's leaving right this minute. So I said, great. And she made a connection out of John Wayne to Sacramento. Scott had to leave to go back to his house at 5 o'clock. My flight that was going to come into San Francisco out of John Wayne was going to arrive about 8:45. Linda was going to have to be alone for that period of time. So I got to John Wayne Airport. I landed in gate 21. I was supposed to depart from gate 17 an hour and 45 minutes. As I came off the plane, I walked past gate 20 and it said Sacramento. And I said, And there wasn't anyone there. I had like an hour plus to wait for the other flight. And so I just kind of hung out at that gate. Pretty soon a gate agent showed up. And I said, can I get on this flight? And I showed her my ticket. And she said, yeah, you can. So consequently, I got into Sacramento 15 minutes ahead of when I would have gotten in had I done the trip from San Antonio to Salt Lake to Sacramento. It was all because I had my eyes open and was ready to get lucky. Things like that happen all the time. If you look around you and be thinking about, is there some way I can make things work better here? Quite often you'll discover that you actually can get lucky. That's the story. Be ready to get lucky. Until next time, I'll see you.